This is Sam O'Reilly for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm at York Hall today, Steve Goodwin's show. Bumping into Southern Area title challenger Dean Richardson. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Well, very good. Little while since we caught up, mate.
Yeah, can't remember last time.
It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
You got too big for me, I think.
Don't know about that. You're on Boxing Social now.
Title challenger. We'll talk about that. Obviously, was it 2 weeks? 3 weeks now. 3 weeks.
3 weeks today. Yep.
You'll be challenging here at the Southern Area for the Southern Area title.
Yep.
You're fighting Nathan Graham.
I am. Yeah.
What do you know about him?
Quite a bit, I suppose. I've seen quite a few of his fights. I was meant to fight him when I had my last fight at the end of June. He pulled out for personal reasons, and now the fight's been made again, this time for the belt. It was a final eliminator before. Yeah, he's experienced, so he'll probably bring something that I haven't seen before, but I'm prepared for that. He's been the distance quite a few times. He's done the 10 rounds. I can't remember how many times now, but he's done it a few times now. Obviously, I haven't, so obviously there's a question mark. I've done it in sparring, I know I can, but on fight night there's a question mark there. Yeah, I've seen him fight. I know how I'm going to approach this fight, and yeah, more than confident.
With this being a rescheduled fight, and now it's for the Southern Area, does that give you a little bit more maybe confidence if you're boxing someone else, because you were doing your homework for Nathan Graham before this was even due to be for the title, and now it is? I guess, is it an extra little added incentive or a little help maybe?
Kind of. I suppose, like, I was going into the last fight feeling the same way. Obviously I'd looked in before, but now, like, it don't matter who it was. I think we offered it to a few other people before, but they turned it down, and it seemed like Nathan was the only person to actually accept it. So yeah, fair play to Nathan. Thank you for taking the fight. But yeah, you know what I mean, like, whoever it would have been, I would have done my research and gone and thought about how I would have gone into the fight, and yeah, no, I'm confident. Yeah,
you're part of a growing and a thriving stable down with Gary Logan and Dion Juma and Sammy McNess down at BXR.
Yeah.
What's first of all, what's it like being part of the camp? What's the vibe in there?
It's brilliant. Obviously, them two were decorated amateurs. More experienced than me as pros, so just being around them all the time, you just pick things up all the time. I really do believe I've come on so much. How
long have you been in there now?
Just over a year now. Just over a year now. Beginning of August last year I went there. Obviously working with Gary has brought me on, but know what they say, like, the people you surround yourself with them two there, like, yeah, I just feel like they've brought me on a lot, and Gary, he's second to none. He's brilliant, he is.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I am where I am.
For people that don't know you, if you haven't been on the channel before, the Boxing Social viewers may not know, you're a black cab driver.
I am.
You were one of the youngest ones as well, I believe, when you first got your
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
So talk about obviously training and how it works for you with being a black cabbie.
Well, that's the reason why I've done the knowledge to become a black cab driver, because I can work when I want. Obviously, my gym at the time was in Hammersmith, so obviously it's not a million miles from wherever I be at work. But now I'm training just by Baker Street Station, so I'm always close to the gym. Just whack my cab on the rank there and walk down to the gym, come back out, a couple more hours work, back to the gym again. Yeah, and that's my day really.
Do you ever have to give the boys a lift anywhere? Because go on, Dean, you've got
I've done. I dropped Dion back to the World's End, or someone's going to Ladbroke Grove or something. Charlie to Holborn, because he's a Thai kickboxer, a champion. So yeah, nah.
You've been on a lot of shows. You've been on some big shows. George Grove's undercards.
Yeah.
York Hall many times. I think Wembley Arena. So you've been on
twice. Box on one of David Hayes' Ring Star shows. Got to thank Steve for that. Signed obviously by him, but he doesn't mind me getting out on other shows. Obviously, for me, that's brilliant. So yeah, no, I've had 10 fights now. I think 3 or 4 of my fights have been on other shows. So yeah,
back now at York Hall.
Yeah, back in York Hall.
Where you're going to challenge for the title. What's the ticket sales like? Are you someone who does a lot of tickets? Have you got a lot of support and sponsors?
Yeah,
and stuff
I normally do around 150 for York Hall, I say. What was my last fight? Obviously, it's a bit slower in summertime. I think I've done about 120, but tickets for this fight are flying out. I don't know how many I've done. I actually don't know how many I've done, but they're flying out. Gonna have to order some more soon. So, yeah, always bring a good atmosphere to your call. Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah, definitely not looking past your opponent on the 28th.
Yeah.
But you're still, how old are you now, Dean? You're still a young man.
24.
24 now.
Yeah.
You had to think about that, didn't you?
That was my birthday the other week.
Is this as I said, I don't want to look past him, but you've got big plans. You know,
yeah, of course.
You've always high potential, a lot of thought of you. Where would you like to see yourself catapulted to with a win for the Southern Area title?
Well, I don't. Obviously, as you said, we're not looking past this. But my goals are to win higher level belts. Once I win this fight, obviously sit down with Steve. Don't know if I'll have to defend it. Will there be a chance to go on to the English? I don't know, but I think by the end of the year, I'd like to be in line for an English title shot. Yeah, just one step at a time, and I believe the Southern Area title was like the first rung on the ladder. Yeah, I just want to carry on winning, moving up through the levels. A bit like a Daniel DeBar, all the belts kind of thing. I'd like to do that. So yeah, high level belts are a goal of mine.
Okay. Before I let you go, any sponsors that are helping you along the journey?
Yeah, got a few. AJ Contracts, Fairweather Insurance, the Dietarian sorts out my food, Legion Meats, and Better Leisure Centres. They've been. Everyone says it, but they really are. They do help out boxers big time, because the amount of time you've got to take out of work for training, and then also having to pay things like medical bills, equipment, massive help, and yeah, really couldn't do it without them.
I guess now that you're going to have to make official weight for the first time, it's good having the dietitian on board and helping with your food
brilliant,
and stuff.
Brilliant. It just takes away, one, the stress of having to make all the food yourself. Two, it's nice food. Like if you've got this food in a restaurant, you'd be happy with it. So it takes away that boredom and that fucking depression of eating the same thing all the time. It just makes it so much easier, and it sort out obviously all your calories, all your like protein, all that. So just eat what they give you, and you're sorted.
It works.
You're sorted. Yeah, it works.
Listen, I'm a big fan. I've always enjoyed watching you fight. You're in fun fights to watch. I wish you the very best of luck on the 28th.
Cheers, man.
Boxing Social will be here, so hopefully we'll be able to get hold of you on the night.
Wicked.
Thank you very much for talking to Boxing Social.
Cheers, mate. See you soon.